Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Strawberry Short Kate, and welcome to Cooking with Kate. So today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite go-to dishes. I eat it for breakfast, I eat it before or after the gym. It's just got a good amount of protein and carbs. It's good for every situation. Looks fancy, super simple, and I'll show you how. We are gonna make an open-faced fried egg sandwich. Don't get hung up on the name, it sounds a lot harder than what it is. So what you need to start with is your carbs, so either bread or bagels, whatever you prefer. Your eggs. You're going to need some type of a spread, and that is completely up to you. Some people prefer mayonnaise. I have this veggie cream cheese. I've used this before, but today I'm going to be using some pesto. I really like using pesto. It completely elevates the flavor of a lot of dishes, and it makes it seem like you spend a lot more time on it than what you really did. We need cheese. This is about half a cup of cheese right here. I shredded it. It was block cheese. You can buy the shredded cheese, whatever you want. And then you need some kind of dressing on top. Some people like salsa with their eggs. I'm going to be using my favorite Marzetti classic Caesar dressing here. And that's just to keep the sandwich from being too dry tasting when we're eating it. All right, so let's get started. Okay guys, so what we're gonna start with, we've got our pan on the stove, we got it heated up. So what you're going to do is either spray a little bit of Pam spray or put a little oil in it. I don't have either one of those. So we're gonna use a little bit of butter because butter is good. All right, let's get our butter going. Listen to that sizzle. All right, so once your butter is melted, we're gonna take our eggs. All right, so crack your egg right into that pan there. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, I like to cook my egg over medium, which means that the white part is going to be completely cooked through, not runny at all, but the yolk is still going to be slightly runny when you cut into it. And this also helps to keep the sandwich from being too dry when you bite into it. If you don't like your egg that way, cook it over hard, or cook it over easy if you like it even runnier. While this egg is cooking, I'm actually going to take our bread and toast it. Now you'll know when your egg is ready to be flipped when the white starts getting really opaque and it starts bubbling a little bit. So ours is almost to that point right now, so we're gonna wait a few more minutes and then we're going to flip it and cook the other side for a few minutes to get it over medium. Okay, well it's looking like our egg is ready to be flipped, so I like to use what I call the shake and wiggle technique in order to get the egg on the spatula without the yolk breaking. So I just shake and wiggle my spatula until it's all on there and give it a nice old flip. And like I said, since we're cooking this over medium, we're not going to cook this side very long. And then we're going to flip it back, put the cheese on it, and let that melt for a bit. Our toast is all done being toasted, so now we're going to put the spread on it. And like I said, this is where you can be a little creative if you want mayonnaise, if you want some kind of cream cheese spread. I prefer my pesto spread just because I like the flavor and it really elevates the dish. Ooh, flip it back. All right, we flipped our egg back over, so now we're gonna take our shredded cheese and sprinkle that on top here. And then we can turn the heat down to low as we just let that simmer for a bit and let the cheese melt. All right, we're gonna move this over to our toast that we put the spread on. Now we're gonna put the dressing on it. What you can also do is if you wanna make it, I guess we'll say a little healthier, you can put some spinach leaves on there, a little bit of lettuce. Some people prefer that. I'm just a meat and cheese person. All right, so we got our dressing. Like I said, this is where I'm using my Caesar. You can use salsa. If you want a lighter option, you can actually drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top too to keep it from being too dry, and it'll still give it a little bit of flavor. Alright, so I'm just going to put this right on top. All in all, this dish only takes about 5 minutes to make, so it's really quick, it's easy, super flavorful. It's got a lot of protein and carbs for you, so use any excuse to make it. And there you have it, your beautiful fried egg sandwich. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to dig in. I love this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and share the video. Hit that subscribe button so you can keep in touch to see when we're making more meals when we're cooking with Kate. Thanks guys.